Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dark Cloud. In the last episode, we got some more Atlas on the 17th floor, or the 16th floor, whatever floor it was, and we got stuck because I didn't have an exit thing, but we started rebuilding Queens a little bit more, and now I have figured out what to do. First things first, let me make sure there's no items on the boundaries. And we're getting to the point now where we're going to start rebuilding Queens to 100%. See, I've gotten everything now. So, what we got to do is go back to Yaya again. You go back in, there should be a third option for a fortune teller. For a fortune. I thought that maybe. I'll have to look. We finished rebuilding everything else. I thought you were supposed to talk to Yaya for a third option, but apparently I was wrong. Alright, so go to the cathedral. Let's just start rebuilding. Queens. Another gourd. Where do we enter at? Oh, okay. A holy gem. Holy pocket. What was a pocket? Okay. Able to carry more items. Okay, cool. An antidote drink. Okay. Oh, well, it seems that you have an important mission, I can tell. My name is Phil. I'm a servant of God and the keeper of the cathedral. If there's anything I can do for you, please don't hesitate to ask. So you are Toad. Huh, so you are Toad. Then you are the boy who has the power to manipulate the legendary gem Atmalilia. I see, meeting you here must be fated in some way. I hope we meet again. Queens is a variety of merchants dealing with a wide variety of products. In order to buy goods from those merchants, it is necessary to bring their stores back to their original state. Have you gotten used to the town yet? Everyone seems overly concerned with money, but they're really good people. Please try to become friends with the people of this town. I am committed to protecting this cathedral even if nobody comes here. Since the time it was under the Queen, this town has kept up its own net culture. However, since we started to trade with the East, other countries have started to have a bad influence. Like Mr. King, for example. This town used to be governed by a queen, and her beauty was so admired that she was famous even in other countries. In honor of her, this town used to be called Queens. Did you know that? The tower is a source of sacred power. If the cathedral is close to the tower, it will be easier for me to listen to God's words. And I want the cathedral to face the ocean so I can pray to calm the spirit of the queen who threw herself into it. Don't worry, I am on your side. I really need the emblem, the symbol of the cathedral. It has to be placed on the wall of the entrance hall, okay? Do we have the emblem? We probably do. Oh, there it is. Alright, so we have the cathedral complete, so let's check it out. Oh, cool. That's kind of cool. Look at that. There's the mark that we just put in. Oh, you were telling. I've been waiting for you. Thanks to you, this legendary cathedral is back to the way it was back in the days of old. Thank you very much. There's a little something to show my appreciation. If I can be of any help, don't hesitate to ask. And we get... Oh, okay. Not bad. By the way, Towan, have you heard the story of the curse from this cathedral? For 100 years, we didn't have any weddings in the cathedral. In Queens, nobody wants to have a wedding here. It's because any couples who had their wedding here always ended up separating. That is the curse cast over the cathedral. This is a story my grandfather told me. 100 years ago, this town was a kingdom ruled by a queen called Lasaya. Keep that in mind. Lasaya was only 18 when she ascended to the throne. The people all trusted her and revered her as a great ruler. This is to say nothing of her beauty which words could not describe. The radiance of her smile made all around her happy. Then one day she fell in love with a young man in town. The queen and the commoner. It was only after the town was asleep in the night that they could meet. The two hid their love from the world for a long time. Finally, they decided to have a wedding ceremony. Yes, in this very church, deep in the night when all were asleep. But on that night, the groom did not appear, as was promised. Dressed in white, she continued to wait, believing he'd come. Night after night, she continued to wait, but her love never came. The loss of her one love was too much for her to bear, and one night she threw herself in the ocean. That's when the curse began. Since then, all couples that ended up at this church eventually ended up leaving each other. Wow. What do you think? Isn't it sad now and nobody ever visits the cathedral? But I will keep protecting the cathedral. Someday, this curse will be lifted for many loving couples to swear their eternal love are here. Until that day, now Mr. Tillman, please excuse me today. Well, that was a nice little lore drop. If you are interested in Queens, why don't you visit the Divining House? Already have! Alright, let's just continue developing Queens. Any interesting treasure chest anywhere? No? Okay. We got one more place to look. No? Okay. So let's go ahead and configure the next thing, which is Basker's Store. Let's go ahead and just put him somewhere. And then we gotta put a chimney, a sunshade, a sign, and a lamp, and see what we got. Another gourd, premium chicken, antifreeze amulet. You're not from around here, but it's okay. I don't like snooping around, though. I'm Basker. I'm a trader. Good to meet you. Well, you're already here. Try to enjoy Queens as much as possible. Well, so your name is Toe, and I have a son around your age. That's just between you and me, though. Well, if you need anything, just let me know. You must already know about it, but this used to be the castle town of a kingdom that was governed by a queen. That is the reason why they started calling it Queens. Yeah, we know. I heard there's monsters in the undersea treasury. Shame, since there's so much treasure down there. Have you seen the sunset over the ocean? It's beautiful. You should go see it sometime. Have you met Rando, who has a store at the port? He doesn't like it, but he's been around a lot longer than me. Have you heard this town legend about the queen of this town? Go to the cathedral. Yeah, we already just heard about that. Why don't you go? I do think there's something contradictory about the story, though. Like something's being kept secret. You must already know, blah, blah, blah. Well, nothing in particular, but there's a belief that having a business in a higher place brings more business. I guess that's what I would like. Well, let's see. I'll think about it, okay? My store really had a second floor. I really need it back. Okay, so he needs the second floor. So, second floor. Let me make sure there's no chest anywhere. Aha! Slowly and surely getting everything rebuilt. Hi, Toad. Thanks to you, my store's back. Right now, I don't have anything in the store to sell. I mostly do trading. I sell goods. I purchase from other countries to merchants here in Queens. I'm really sorry I can't be of any help to you. By the way, Toad, I heard you've been traveling a lot. Do you have any plants from which I can make herbal medicine? In the island off the west, health-related goods are very popular. Various herbs are very popular now. Anything that can be a base for herbal medicine sells really well. If you have something of that sort, yes, we do. You find something that can be used for herbal medicine? Yes. That little, ointment leaf. Oh boy, this is the ointment leaf. Toad, it's amazing. It's the first time I've ever seen the real thing. With this leaf, you can make a cure-all medicine good for any illness. Do you want to trade this with me? Thanks, I'll give you something great in return. Just a minute. Cool. So we're getting there now. Please take this. And we get foundation. This is a new product just released in Rondo City. A magical powder that makes women beautiful when they put it on. Give it to your girlfriend. She'll love it. I don't have a girlfriend. Alright. So let's see what else we need to finish up this... the Leaning Tower. We need the second floor and the third floor. And let's put the Leaning Tower somewhere right now. And oh, Fruit of Eden, Sea Killer, Sky Hunter, Ice. Woo! That was nice. Who needs the Fruit of Eden? 120, 120, 120. We'll save it for my next party member. Alright, let me see. Let me pull up my god. Okay. Yeah, we should be. It says we should be able to go to Rando shop and get what we need. Alright, so we gotta go. It says if you get both readings, you should be able to go to Rando's shop, and there should be something that we need in his shop. So, and then we'll start rebuilding the place 100%. So, let's go see if it's there. Hope it's there because I really don't want to have to do all this again. It's not there. Oh no. Alright, so I need to go back to Yaya. There's apparently a third option I can do with her. Alright, so let me go back to Yaya. I see ooh. Oh, there he is. Where's the man who the queen loved? Okay. There it is. Well, let us begin. Are you ready? Stop it! Still disturbing. Okay, so now we're going the right way. Then we're going to start rebuilding Queens 100%. I've seen this before. Ah, that's right. It's Rando's store. It wasn't Rando who eloped with the queen, was it? No, that's impossible. It was 100 years ago. He couldn't be that old. Something's glowing. What is it? Now we're heading in the right direction. Good. There. That's it. Now, it's still disturbing the way that she does her freaking readings. Ew. Now we can go to Rando's store and get what we need. And then we'll rebuild the town 100%. And then we'll head back to the 17th floor. And then that should lead us to the boss of Queens. Which, if you haven't figured it out already, it's the Queen. Fluffy Donut. Let's see, that would be good for... That really pulls up his defense. But you haven't figured out yet, it's the Queen. What are you going to do? Going to put this paper in the music box and lock it. This box is our promise to each other. You keep the music box and I keep the key. It takes both of us to open this music box, and without us both, we can't read the message inside. What did you write? Ah, that's a secret. When we finally join as one forever, that's when we'll open this once again. Get the music box key. And that's what we need to get to the next floor. So now, it is time to start rebuilding Queens to 100%. Let's do a quick save. And let's start our building. So I'm going to look at a video so it'll help me out a little bit. So what we're going to do is just pull up everything and start rebuilding it from scratch. And start that. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, here we are. So, make sure we have, we got all that. Alright, so on this, we're going to start with the right side, right here. We're going to put, make sure I'm in the right spot. Might be this one over here. No. Dang it. Okay, it's this one. So for this part, we'll start right here. We'll put King's Hideout here. And the only thing that King asked was he wants a road. So we'll put there we go. Oh. We gotta put more road right there. That should. Alright, gotta complete his analysis. And if you remember correctly, the sheriff wants to be next to King. We'll put the sheriff's office right there. Boom. Alright, so on the other side of the road right here, we will put Lana Store. Boom. And if I remember correctly, I think Basker said he wanted to be in a high spot. So we'll put Basker's store right here. Boom. Boom. So now we're going to go on to the lowest part of Queens, which is one out here closest to the ocean. Alright, so make sure I'm in the right spot. Yeah, closer to the ocean over here. Go. Put a little bit of road right here. we need to put the fountain right here in the middle. Remember, she wanted to be close to the fountain anyway. And we'll put Jack's store right there. And then we'll put on the other side of the road right here, Rudy's store. Boom. There we go. Alright, so now for the final part, we're going to put some road. Right there. And we're going to put the cathedral right here. We want this facing the ocean, so there we go. And he wants to be next to the Leaning Tower. Boom. Boom. And then right here, we're going to put Joker store. Let's put it right there. And then one more. We need to put the Divining House right here. And I think she wants her snake. There we go. Now we're just going to put the trees down and other stuff. That's for decoration. And that is it. Boom. I know that was a little bit back up to, but we got it back up to par. Here we are, 100%. What's our prize for getting it back up to 100%? Hi, Toad, you've done it. The sheriff is waiting for you. Ah, Toad, thanks for something about it. Not only did you restore the town of Queens, but you even made it proper by accommodating people's requests. I don't know how to thank you. I should reward you with something. And he's like, I'm like, no. Let's see, these days it's gotten dangerous. I think you need a powerful weapon. Is it more powerful than the If it's more powerful than the one I have right now, then shit, here it is. Please accept this. We get the Macho Sword. Originally, it was meant as a birthday present for my nephew in Northern Village, but he sent it back saying a man should fight with his own hands and not with weapons. It's no good just sitting here. I'd rather you use it. It's special, so take good care of it. I saw the treasure chest in there too. Just grab that. And then we'll call it a video, and then we'll basically going to be heading straight to the boss. Seed Killer. Is that macho weapon better than the one I have now? Actually, it is. Okay. What we need to do is build it up. Attack, Endurance, MP, Fire and Holy, Fire, Ice, Thunder, Holy. Alright, so everything but Mimic. Okay. So actually, it's a lot more powerful. We got actually a lot more powerful sword. So we'll stick with this sword. Anyway, we got Queens finished up. So when we come back, we're gonna head back to. I'm gonna make sure I have everything I need. Just hit up some shops. Then we're gonna head to the 17th floor. Use that music box key to head down to the next floor, where we'll fight the boss of Queens, and hopefully move on to the next town. So have a good day. I'll see y'all next time on Let's Play Dark Cloud. This is DKS3, the Crazy Gamer. Signing out.